How's it going, James? Tough loss out there. So, what do you think went wrong in the lead up to? I mean, obviously, you guys conceded that early goal, but what happened there? What happened as a result of it? Like, why weren't you guys able to find some momentum?
Yeah, I think, a goal that early really sets you back, and it takes you a while to find the game. And then I think it took us too long to, figure out how to break down their pressure. It was tough for us because they were kind of playing man to man across the field, and it's a good learning experience for us, just knowing how to deal with that for next time. But that kind of threw us for a loop in the first half, and I think it got better as the game went on. But a silly PK given away at the end, and it's two mistakes. So tough loss, but we're next game soon, so quick turnaround.
All right, Trey.
Yeah, James, I guess just expounding on that, you mentioned like a man-to-man kind of thing. What other things do you think changed? You've seen this team now 3 times in a short amount of time due to this schedule. Did they throw anything else new at you? And what were you preparing for?
I don't think it was anything else new. I just think, conceding a goal that early, it can change how the game is played. With them going up a goal, they can start breaking the play, fouling, stuff like that, just to break up the rhythm of the game. And, that's something we kind of rely on as a team. So to not have that rhythm, it made it tough for us. And I think that's why we struggled to get a goal today.
All right, Ryan.
Hey, James, I'm wondering how much you think fatigue might have played a factor in your performance, in the team's performance today.
I think it's more mental than anything for us. We have to be, mentally there every game, and I think that was, not being maybe so switched on as we have in previous games was more important than our legs being tired. So I think that'll be the key when we play Orlando, just being mentally sharp, because our guys could run forever. So just being there mentally.
All right, thank you, James. Ronny's on his way, guys.
Hey, Ronny, how are you? Wondering how much you think fatigue played a part in the team's performance today, just given the match congestion these days.
It's hard to say. I think we started the game poor, and we get more into it after a while. And then the last 15-20 minutes of this first half, our feeling we're going to score, but we didn't take our chances. And then second half, it's a chase for getting a goal, and then in the end, it's possible you get a counter attack against. So we didn't open them enough, and we didn't take our chances. At the same time, I think we gave them a little bit too much this game, and I felt we were always like a half a yard too late in what we wanted to do offensively and defensively. So if that is about fatigue or it's about that we are not in the right state of mind, it's difficult for me to say. But that was not our best performance.
All right, Michael.
Ronny, typically you've held your first subs to late in the game, but in most cases you've been even or in the lead. Just curious as to why you held when you were trailing, why you held the subs so late.
I don't think late is 65 minutes. We're almost every time done a sub in after 60. Now was 65. It's tough to take out people in the break. Then you have to play really bad or something wrong. But I didn't feel that was the right thing. So it's also to get people, get some time to get rhythm. And we were good the last 10-15 minutes of the first half. So we wanted to continue and try to get something out of it. But we ended up that we didn't get enough on their last third of the pitch. And then we did the 2 changes with Mata and Gary. And then in the end we did a couple of more. So it's tough to say if we should do something before or not.
All right, Alex.
Thank you. How are you, Coach? What do you think that changed between the game with DC United to this game?
Excuse me, one more time, please.
Yeah. My question was, what do you think that changed between the game with DC United with this game?
I think, as I said, I think we met a better team today. They are a good team. I saw them last week. They were better than Toronto, so it was a tough game. I knew that before the game was started. At the same time, I think we as I said, we were half a yard too short in too much, and that we didn't take our chances when we get it, and we also conceded 2 easy goals, and then you get trouble in the end. So it's of course an even game, but I know we can a little bit better than this, and now it's just for me, for everybody to evaluate, of course, quick, and then it's a new game on Wednesday again, so we have to put our eyes on that.
All right, Shrey.
Hey, Ronny. So you spoke new game on Wednesday. Gotta keep your eyes on that. I was wondering what you think you have to improve from this performance when heading into your 4th game in 11 days. Obviously, there'll be some fatigue and travel and trying to prevent those early goals. But anything else you think to improve on some mistakes or things like that?
I can always find things to improve, but I think it's important to have your eyes on what is good and what we need to continue doing as well. To try to find something to improve all the time. It's important, but at the same time we can only go some days back and we can find really good picture of what we can do. So today it's things that is not good enough, that we need to do better. Talking about the pressure, we need to be more. I think we were too open today. We need to move the ball quicker. I think we had too many touches in parts of the game, and we have to take our chances. That I think is the things that we need to get where we have been before.
All right, Chris Campbell.
Hey, Ronny. This is the second game out of the last 3. Now we've seen Alex Ring kind of switch between the left wing and then center midfield. Can you kind of go into detail in terms of why that change was made to move him back towards the center and move Jesus back to the left?
Because he moves into the center all the time, even if he plays on the left. So he's naturally going into that. So that we tried in the break to move him into the center as number 10, and then have Jesus on the left. It's that's the reason.
All right, last one here to Christian.
How's it going, Ronny? So, despite conceding an early goal, you guys seem to actually grow into the game and actually play quite well throughout the first half. You possessed the ball 68% of the time. You got 10 shots off, I think 6 of which were on target. So overall, it was, I think, a half that you typically would have been proud of. Do you think that there was a failure to convert in the final third, or do you think that was more to do with New England just playing very good defense?
I think we should use, we talk a lot to use the space in behind a little bit more, because they push the line very high. We did that a couple of times in one with Ringy when he goes in behind there, and we should have scored. And then get crosses, more crosses, so we can get the ball more inside the box, I think. But in the second half, I think we were losing control of the game a little bit because we used too much touches on the ball, and we start to get tired, I think, after a while, because we were chasing the game a lot. So I think overall that we should have scored more, but I think we conceded too many chances this time. We have been really good defensively over many games, but today I think they get too much.
All right, thank you, Ronny.
Thank you.